Porcupine Pete. Besides being born with unusually hard bumps all over his body, Peter Durson was just a normal kid raised by wonderful parents. After spikes began fully growing out of his skin, Peter decided to try out for the Legion of Superheroes. Unfortunately, he was rejected because he couldn't control his powers, often putting people in danger whenever he would shoot out his quills. Brother Power the Geek. Brother Power was an abandoned mannequin when he was struck by lightning and became sentient. Besides the usual superhuman abilities, Brother Power has the ability to manipulate his size and jump from one inanimate figurine to another. The Black Condor. After his family was murdered during an archaeological trip to Mongolia, the lone survivor, an infant named Richard Gray Jr., was taken in by a female condor and raised as her own. Because of this, Richard grew up learning how to fly like his avian family. When Richard returned to the United States, he took on the superhero guise as the Black Condor. Still, no one can really explain how a normal human can fly. Also, the Black Condor doesn't even wear a mask. The Whizzer. Robert Frank was on a trip to Africa with his father when he was bitten by a cobra. Thanks to mongoose blood, Robert was saved but also given the ability of super speed. The Whizzer dedicated his life to battling crime and the Nazis. But his biggest battles were alcoholism, depression, and homelessness. Hey, when you can run fast, alcohol is easily obtainable. Rainbow Girl. Rainbow Girl is an alien with the power to control the emotional spectrum. With dreams of being famous, Rainbow Girl tried out for the Legion of Superheroes but was denied, which really doesn't make sense because not only can she control people's moods, she can also surround herself with a rainbow force field that produces pheromones to make people enamored by her. Is she DC's version of the Dazzler? Codpiece. The DC supervillain Codpiece is a very interesting character. Because of his low self-esteem and insecurities about the size of his manhood, Codpiece created an armor with a large weapon attached to his nether region. Thanks to a transsexual named Coagula, she got close enough to melt Codpiece's equipment and end his tirades. Falloff Boy. From the planet Lalor, Falloff Boy has the extraordinary ability to detach his arms and use them as weapons. Going by the codename Splitter, Falloff Boy tried out for the Legion of Superheroes, but was rejected because he panicked during tryouts and literally fell apart. Color Kid. Ulu Vak was an average alien scientist when he was struck by a ray of multiple colors, granting Ulu the ability to change anything into any color he chooses. Taking up the name Color Kid, Ulu ends up joining the Legion of Substitute Heroes. At one point, Color Kid went from Color King to Color Queen after being infected by alien gender reversal germs. Hindsight Lad. Hindsight Lad started off as a blackmailer, but when the superhero group New Warriors were captured, Carlton Lafroige created the most tackiest costume and named himself Hindsight Lad. Though Hindsight Lad doesn't have any superpowers, he is good with computers, and at one point created a website called DestroyAllWarriors.com. In hindsight, now I get why he attached side mirrors to his helmet. The Red Bee. Assistant District Attorney Rick Rowley has a secret identity as the Red Bee. With his stinger gun and sidekick, an actual bee named Michael, the two battle the Nazis and mobsters of Superior City, Oregon. In case you're wondering, Michael lives in the Red Bee's belt buckle. Bouncing Boy. Originally an overweight kid, Chuck Tane drank a chemical that he thought was a soda pop. Soon after, Chuck developed the ability to expand his body in sphere formation. In this state, Bouncing Boy became almost invulnerable, making him an important member of the legions of superheroes. Bouncing Boy will often use walls to bounce back and forth until his velocity hits a dangerous speed, rendering him unstoppable. Matter Eater Lad. Matter Eater Lad is a member of DC's Legion of Superheroes. Voted as having one of the most ridiculous superpower, Mel has the ability to eat through anything. By anything, I mean wood, metal, cement, and even an asteroid. The question is, does Matter Eater Lad ever do the number 2?